Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then my name is Aisha, welcome. So today I'm going to be trying the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation, and I'm really excited because I've heard some really good things about this already. So it literally just released about a few weeks ago, and so it is new, and you know, your girl loves testing out new foundations. I haven't actually used a powder foundation in so long. I think the last one I tried was the MAC powder foundation, and I was like 16 years old at the time. I went to MAC and they recommended the powder foundation, and it was really heavy, really full coverage, and it broke me out. So it was not a good experience, but my skin has changed a lot since I was 16, so we will see how this works. So before I try this out, I'm just going to tell you a bit about my skin. So I have really oily skin. It gets super shiny throughout the day, so I guess this is going to be good because I would assume that a powder foundation is made for oily skin because powder kind of keeps your oils under control, you know. So we will see. I used to get a lot of breakouts, but since I've been using the hyaluronic acid and the niacinamide by The Ordinary, I don't get so many breakouts. I do have redness, dark circles, some scarring, so those are the kinds of things that I want to cover. I like a medium to full coverage foundation, flawless, smooth, and so we will see if this lives up to those claims or helps me with those issues. I'm gonna get the foundation up on the website here. As we can see here, there are a lot of shades, 50 shades to be exact, which is amazing. So she has catered for kind of all skin tones, different kinds of undertones. When you click on the shade, it will give you the kind of description. So like here, 105, light with warm yellow undertones. We have some medium with gold undertones, warm undertones, neutral undertones, and so there are so many to choose from. I did actually have some issues choosing my shades online because I'm the worst at choosing my shade online, but we will see the shade in a minute. And here we have the description. So buildable light to full coverage, so it can kind of be like anything that you want it to be, really. I guess if you put a little bit on, you get light coverage, and then you can build it up, which is amazing. Long wear, great. Light as air and crease resistant. Soft matte finish, so I think it's catered more towards oily skin, as I was saying before. Fast, flawless and easy. So yeah, I think a powder foundation is really quick to apply because you kind of just take the applicator, dab it on, and you're done. So we will be testing out that claim. If it is quick and easy, it will be great for an everyday foundation. Sweat, humidity, crease resistant, buildable coverage, I'm just repeating myself, won't settle into fine lines, clog pores or cake up. I was kind of worried about that because like powder foundation, I mean, can be a bit heavy, cakey. If you have dry patches, it can really cling to them, and so hopefully that won't happen, and it won't be cakey and it won't crease. Rihanna loves poreless, blurred looking skin but can never find the perfect powder to satisfy her needs. So funny story, my dad actually bought me this for Christmas. So he ordered it off the Fenty Beauty website directly from America. Basically they sent an email saying, you should review the product, Rihanna would love to hear your opinion. And he emailed me because he's a fan of Rihanna. He loves music, he hates pop music, but he likes Rihanna. I was like, do you think Rihanna's really gonna actually care about my opinion? I was like, no dad, no, she probably won't, but I mean, you can try emailing her. So yeah, before applying the foundation, be sure to moisturize the skin. I have already moisturized with the hyaluronic acid by The Ordinary, and then you should apply your favorite Pro Filter primer and let set for best results. So I don't have the Pro Filter primer, but I will use a primer, and then you can use the included sponge to build your desired coverage for a flawless blurred finish. Okay, so I'm going to follow those instructions. First, let's open up the box. The compact is super cute. It's very travel friendly, very lightweight, and I love the acrylic white packaging, very clean and neat. We've got the Fenty Beauty writing, and then you've got the shade and the kind of color that you're gonna get on the back there. So yeah, if it's going to be a quick and easy foundation, it will be great for like an everyday thing because it's super easy to carry around. You can just pop this in your makeup bag and top up on the go. Then when we open it up, that is the shade. So this is the shade 220, and it looks pretty good. I think it might be a bit dark, but hopefully we can make it work. We've got the embossed Fenty Beauty logo there, super cute, We've also got a mirror. And then if you kind of lift up the compact, you've got another mirror and the sponge that came with it, which I'm going to use to apply the foundation. So yeah, super cute, I think. Really, really handy. I think it's time to start putting this on my face. So I'm gonna put my hair behind my ears. And what I'm gonna do is prime one side of my face so we can see if there's a difference. And then I'm gonna use this sponge on one side and a brush on the other side. So we will see if that makes any difference as well. And I'm then going to do a wear test so we can see how it lasts throughout the day on my oily skin. So the primer I'm gonna use is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. It's my fave and I love it. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit on this side of the face. So this is going to be the prime side. So this gives a kind of smooth, clean canvas. It kind of blurs the pores and fills in any fine lines. So anything that sits on top of it won't sink in. And I was watching my friend Laura Christina's review on this foundation, and she said when using a powder foundation you should probably conceal first. So thank you, Laura. I'm going to do that quickly. I'm just gonna conceal under the eyes, down the center of the face. Done. Now it's time to go in with the foundation, and I'm kind of scared. I don't want to ruin this beautiful packaging with the embossed sign on it. Okay, I guess I'm just going in with the applicator that came with the foundation. Just got a bit on there. Okay, let's go. Oh, I didn't blend my concealer in properly. Shade is a little bit dark, but not too bad. Okay. So very matte, obviously, it's a powder. But yeah, this is the area I kind of struggle with the most because I have a lot of little veins and redness, but it seems to have covered that up quite well. I can still see some redness underneath. So yeah, it isn't super full coverage at this point, but I think if we keep building it up, it will get there. The applicator is very soft. Oh well. So I did use a kind of brow soap kind of thing, and it's completely just clung to it because I got it on my forehead, which was probably my fault. I should have been a bit more careful, but that's not very cute. It is very easy to apply, but it is kind of making my pores quite visible. People outside my window probably like, what is she doing? I'm just trying to build it up a little bit more to see if that helps down here, especially because I feel like it hasn't covered all the redness completely, and we might have to bring it down the neck because it's not matching exactly. Right, so that's one side of the face done. It was very quick to apply. I did that in like 2 minutes, not even. It did build up quite nicely, actually. I feel like it has really covered my redness down here and here. The only thing I'm noticing is that my pores are a little bit more noticeable than normal. I don't know why. And also, yeah, up here where I had that soap gel kind of thing, it has completely clung to that. But again, that was probably my fault if that wasn't there. It wouldn't be a problem, but I mean, if I did have dry patches like that, it might cling. So that's the kind of indication that it clings to dry patches. Let's see if we can do a zoom in. Obviously in front of the lights and everything, it probably looks really flawless. I mean, it does look pretty flawless in real life. I don't know if you can see this area here. You can really see the pores. I don't know if the camera is picking that up. And then this is the bit I was talking about with the dry patches. But overall, I think it looks quite natural, but with good coverage, which is really great. Also, I should have shaved my moustache for this video. So sorry about that, guys. Okay, and then this side I'm gonna do with a brush. This is the unprimed side, and I'm really excited about these brushes because I was actually sent this set by Moda Brushes along with some other eyeshadow brushes, and I'm gonna do a completely different video doing a kind of first impression on their brushes because they are super affordable. How cute is the packaging? But yeah, let's leave that for another video. We're just gonna do a quick first impression on one of the brushes. If I can open this up. Oh gosh. Ow. They look so soft. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, that is the softest thing I've ever felt in my entire life. And the packaging, yeah, so cute. So this I think is gonna be quite good because it's very dense and it's kind of like a dense kabuki. So we'll see how this works. We're gonna just do this. Oh, so soft. Okay, I'm noticing straight away that with this, I'm not getting as full coverage as the other side, because even though it is dense, it's not picking up as much product as the sponge applicator did. I'm just having so much fun massaging my face with this brush. I definitely prefer the sponge for this powder foundation. I think this brush will work great with liquid foundation, but yeah, it's just a bit too much work with this powder. So I'm just gonna go over with the sponge applicator just because it's a lot quicker and we get the desired coverage a lot easier. And then just gonna do a kind of final pat around the face. There is this one red patch here that I just can't seem to cover, and it's kind of doing the same thing on this side, making my pores a lot more visible than usual. This side looks really good, really flawless. This side I'm having more issues. It looks pretty good, but if you can see this area here, it just won't cover. I might just go in with more concealer, and I don't know if you can see the pores a bit better now, but so far I do like it. It looks very natural, not cakey except for in those areas, but yeah, like down here it looks really smooth. I feel like once my natural oils start to come through a bit, it will kind of melt a bit more into the skin, because I feel like it's a kind of just like sitting on top of the skin a little bit, but we will see how it goes throughout the day. So I feel like I did my face in around 5 minutes, so that was great. The sponge applicator worked very nicely. I feel like you could probably use a beauty blender as well, so next time I'll probably try that. But what I'm gonna do now is do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back and let you know if I had any issues blending bronzer, highlighter, those kinds of things, and if everything applied nicely on top of it. And then after that, I will go along with my day and we'll do a few check-ins and see how it wears. So yeah, give me a second and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back and it is definitely growing on me. I feel like it looks a lot better now that I've done the rest of my makeup. The great thing is that you don't even need to use powder because it's a powder in itself, so you don't even need to set it. I did a really simple look and I couldn't be bothered to put on lashes or anything, so yeah. But everything applied nicely on top of it, and now that I'm looking in a bigger mirror, I got this from Primark, it's so cute. It's got like 2 different sides as well, so you can kind of see the side of your face. Anyway, now that I'm looking at it, it looks really nice. It hasn't caked up anywhere except here and here, but it's nothing too serious, like it's not disgusting. And also a little bit on the eyebrows, as I've said 1 million times, but apart from that, it looks very nice. I think I would be like super comfortable to wear this out because it's very natural. It doesn't even look like I have much on my skin. The shade match is not the best. It is a little bit warm and a little bit too dark for my skin. Would I say it's my holy grail foundation at this point? No, but I do really like it. But obviously we need to see how it wears throughout the day, because that is a very important factor. If it's gonna get super cakey, super oily, super shiny, it's not gonna be cute. So we're gonna test that out now. And I forgot to say, I will leave all the products that I used on my face down below. And before I go, we'll do the last close-up. I feel like highlighter just helps any foundation. So if you have dry skin, I'm not sure if you're gonna like this because it might cling to dry patches. It is matte, but obviously you can fix that with a highlighter like I did today. But I think for oily skin so far, it's going well. So the time is 11 AM and I will be back in a few hours to do a check-in and see how everything is going. So see you then. Guys, it's a miracle, okay? So it's been on for around 8 hours now. It is now 7 PM and I'm sorry I didn't do any check-ins throughout the day, but I was out and I didn't have time. I was super busy. But anyway, it's a miracle because when I was out, which was like for 2 hours, I was wearing my mask the whole time and it has not faded at all around the mouth area, which is amazing. And I'm gonna show you guys my mask. So here it is. It did transfer the tiniest bit around here, but nothing serious. Like when I wear a liquid foundation, usually transfers so much more than that. So I am very impressed, and I'm looking at myself very close up for the first time today, or like recently anyway. I actually prefer how it looks now that my natural oils have come through. If you compare this to the Huda Beauty Stick Foundation, which I did a review on my channel, I am way less oily than I was in that one. So I think I would definitely recommend it for oily skin. It has definitely kept my oils under control. I'm usually a lot more shiny than this at the end of the day, and I did not touch up at all. The only thing is that it has sunken into my smile lines. I don't know if you can see that from far away, but it definitely has sunken in. I can't feel it on my skin. It's not to the point where I have to wipe it off straight away. It feels very comfortable. I think this is a very good option for an everyday foundation. Really easy to use, and let's do a close-up. So yeah, if you can see here, it has sunken in a little bit, but I think my skin still looks really flawless, not completely flawless. And I also did wear my glasses when I was out, and it has faded a little bit over here, but that's normal. I mean, every foundation that I've ever tried does that. Oh, and looking at my nose now, it does look like it's rubbed off a tiny bit, but nothing crazy. Nothing that I couldn't fix with just a little bit more. Because it is a powder foundation, you could just go back in with the sponge applicator, tap it on, and you'll be good to go. And I think you guys get the gist, because I've probably repeated myself a million times in this video. Let's zoom out so you can't see my moustache anymore. But anyway, I would definitely give this foundation a thumbs up. I do really like it. Right guys, so I may look a little bit different today because it has been about a week since I filmed, and basically I lost the footage for the outro, so I'm filming it today. So I am actually wearing the foundation again, and I have worn it a few times throughout the week, and I can say that I really do like it. It is really growing on me. I love the finish, and I can confirm that it is very easy and quick to use, because I literally did my foundation today in like 1 minute, because when I was doing it in the video I was talking, but now that I've done it like a few times for my everyday makeup routine and for makeup for Instagram and stuff like that, it's so quick to apply. And yeah, I think that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below. Also ring the notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.